The investigation begins! First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. You don't need a fucking autopsy report to see a fucking body. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any other point to complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Nice! The Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullet section. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Did you name me for something?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. Oh, so you're gonna give my life purpose, Mr. Manager. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. And you can have the honor of kissing my ass! So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. You just got employed, buddy. If you make it out of this, you might actually get a good living. But it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Okay, we got a dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what the killer used. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
Right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section. Looking at those dumbbells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weight plates on each side. If that's 2 kilos a plate, that would be 10 kilos all up. Given the size of it, it looks to be 2 kilos or 2.5 kilo per plate. So that's either 2 or 15 kilos. How many girls can lift 10, 15 kilo dumbbells? I don't know about you, but Kyoko doesn't strike me as a girl that could. And Sakura-chan looks like she could lift it without a problem. I don't want to suspect Sakura-chan, but... Okay, the poster. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. No truth bullet? That sucks. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What is the meaning behind bloodlust? How'd you find out? Blood on the floor. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with the blood during the murder. Okay, let's talk to Mondo. Dude, he had a real complex about being weak. Wait. Dude had a real complex about being weak? Is that a mistranslation? Dude had a real complex about being weak. That's grammatically incorrect. You heard Chihiro talking about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that kind of stuff. The case of Chihiro's complex. I couldn't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This game really needs to work in its grammar. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here of her own free will, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hino and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she would have also have to come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. So she wasn't alone, and she wanted to get stronger. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. We haven't talked to Kyoko yet! Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy, I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Hey! Why am I following him? Fuck off, Byakuya. Holy shit, those are big rounds. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? I'm going back to the girls' room, you dickhead. You've already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene. There are plenty of other things left to check here. Like what? Ah, maybe this one. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you really have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
He fucking claps his hands to get Monokuma? What a dick. Total bastard. My throat actually hurts. I'm gonna get a little bit of honey. One sec. Thanks, guys. I had some honey. Given that I'm a Kuma. Nah, honey's good for your throat. So is pineapple juice. I learned that while I was acting in NIDA. Pineapple juice, if you have a sore throat, good for you. But I don't have any pineapple juice, so I had honey. You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker rooms corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. I knew it was a Gatling gun. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get there.
So in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. He's right. If you kill a girl and you're a boy, you can just use her e-handbook to open the door. Because it's technically not borrowing, it's stealing. I'm not a simpleton, you Byakuya cunt! Australia cunt. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited, but stealing one is not. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. He's not that impressive! So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so...
Why you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with a criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your damn own self. I misread that. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in the mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's go to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. The card reader has been added to the truth bullet section. God, I'm following this asshole around everywhere. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does it actually mean I have to figure it out for myself? What a dick! What the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, I'll leave. Hold on, there's still more waiting to be checked. What, this thing? So, you want me to check something? There's nothing fucking here. Oh. What's this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? What? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seemed there's a system in place where the handbooks of the dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. Immediately turn on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Maizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook! Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. What? I already have a flashback. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. My way also works. Stealing, borrowing, depends how you look at it. I see, yeah, now I understand. Main hall ebooks has been added to the truth bullet section. Hold on a second. What's wrong now, you asshole?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that wouldn't turn on must be Leon's, right?
See.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get plummeted with a dozen baseballs. Plummeted with baseballs. Oh yeah! The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment would led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Not really, it was ironic. Not really ironic, but fitting, really. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break under that kind of assault. Remember you said the handbook can withstand like 10 tons of force or something?
Damn it!
Hey! Hey!
Now I'm really angry!
What's wrong, Mr. Monokuma? What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. Now there's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure. And it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? See what I said? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It won't do crap. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing e-handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Huh, hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Did someone swap handbooks? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. It might not be his handbook.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Progeny handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in the earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. What killed Chihiro? Was it a Pokemon? Huh? Not quite? Can I leave now? Hold on, there's still more waiting to be checked. Fudging. You want me to talk to you now? Just talk to me, you asshole. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. And you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit of the case. Let's just ask him about it. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious... Do you repeat yourself every single time? Or were the people that just wrote the script really lazy? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Can we leave now? Oh my fuck. Oh, so I have to finish the conversation without asking questions.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you Genocide Jack is one of us. Let's ask what your basis is. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really... Hey, you two! Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play.
We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me. What happened? Donut went missing?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please help. You gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an Fine, I'm asking what the fuck's the emergency?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do now, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. Why Toko? I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh god, he just read his own line. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right. Okay, let's see what's up. You guys are really too slow. I think you're just too fast. What's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in a room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know? See how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna have to cut it here just because we're hitting the sort of 30-minute mark on my recording. So, if you liked it, be sure to like and comment what you think. I'll see you in the next episode. Ninjakuma out. Bye. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Haha, screw you. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Why does it look like a death note? Murder case of Genocide Jack. Top secret. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the crime scene of each crime had all been collected.